Have you ever looked at someone and thought, this must be love, within a few moments? Yeah, probably not. That feeling is more likely infatuation, an intense short-lived longing for someone, whilst love is a complex emotional structure shaped by both the body and behavior. To understand the difference between a crush and falling in love, we need to look at the different biological processes. Ashetel explained that a crush is driven by dopamine, the brain's reward chemical. So every time you see or even think about this person, dopamine is released, making you feel excited, energized, or even a little bit obsessed. The system is tied to motivation and reward, which is why a crush feels intense but unstable. But love goes deeper. While dopamine still plays a role, long-term love is shaped by oxytocin and vasopressin. Oxytocin, the bonding hormone, is released through touch, closeness, and shared emotional experiences. It builds trust and a sense of safety. Vasopressin is linked to long-term commitment and protective behavior, the quiet force that keeps people together over time. And this isn't just a theory. A study by Acevedo et al. Found that brain scans of newlyweds shortly after marriage and a year later showed that long-term love is rooted in brain systems rich in dopamine, oxytocin, and vasopressin. These same systems appear in long-term bonding across other species. Brain imaging also shows that early attraction lights up the brain's reward center, while long-term love activates regions tied to attachment, emotional regulation, and stability. But biology isn't the whole story. There's also a cognitive side to this. Sternberg's triangular theory tells us that infatuation is solely built on passion, driven by biased thinking. This creates an obsession with an idealized version of someone. But why does this happen? This is because of the halo effect, identified by Thorndike, where our overall impression of someone shapes how we judge their individual qualities. So, if you like someone, you assume they're amazing in every way. Research by Aloni and Bernieri supports this. Participants were asked to watch and rate couples' interactions. Those who were deeply infatuated were worse at judging the love shown, blinded by their own bias. So in short, infatuation distorts how we view relationships. However, love in contrast combines all three elements of Sternberg's theory: passion, intimacy, and commitment. Over time, we form a more realistic view of our partners, their strengths and their flaws. Our thinking shifts from idealized to accurate, and our feelings shift from intense arousal to deep, authentic connection. That's why infatuation fades and love endures. So now you know, if you want your crush to last, boost those bonding neurotransmitters and drop those obsessive thoughts. Next time your heart races and you get butterflies, ask yourself, is this love or just your brain playing tricks?